Hello, welcome to another video. And yes, we're in the forest again, but I just wanted to say I don't live in the forest, although I probably would like to, but I live about 2 kilometers away from the forest, and it's always just industrial and buildings, so I never really film any of it. So those of you who are wondering, hey, this guy lives like right in the forest, just wanted to show a little bit of reality. It's about 2 kilometers or 2.5 kilometers to the forest, but it's well worth the commute. So for today's run, after kind of like I would say a little bit of a taxing week on the body, although we haven't done as many runs, but we've kept up the volume the same, but increased the cycling amount. Today is just kind of like a recovery run, a nice easy run. About 10 to 12 kilometers, that's the plan, and just to keep it really nice down in that recovery zone. No efforts, no pulling the gas. Obviously it's a little bit hard sometimes, isn't it, when you're going up a hill or you see a runner in front of you like it's a carrot. But overall, today's theme is easy. And someone asked on my Strava, what do I mean by easy? That's a really good question actually, because everybody's perception of easy would be different. And am I just writing that to say it and to look cool? But for me, easy is defined by my heart rate range. So keeping my heart rate below 144 beats per minute, something like that, then it's within my easy range. And how do I know that? Well, through experience of running. Then also I did that VO2 max test about a year ago. It's a mix of feeling and science. If you're interested to see that VO2 max test and lactate threshold test that I did, the link's down below. I made a video on it, so you want to delve into my numbers, feel free. And you know how recently I've been saying how it's a beautiful day to have a beautiful day. Well, it is once again. I mean, the rain's out, it's a little bit cooler, and I just love the rain when I'm running especially. Cycling not so much, you get the dirt everywhere. Here comes Emma. So yeah, Emma went out for her run as well, and I decided to go the opposite way around the loop that I told her, because I knew that she'd probably go and do the same loop. So then that way I could bump into her. So the rain brings plenty of other beautiful things. I mean, the smell in the forest, it kind of brings that alive. I don't know, it makes you more fresh when you're running somehow. I don't know, it's like a fabric softener, although I don't use fabric softener. It makes the whole forest a lot more quieter. There's a lot less people out walking, running, cycling and everything. But those true diehards, we're still out here. We love nature and we love running and each other. By the way, here's a DIY way to make like a selfie stick when you're running, and you've got like this little GoPro tripod, which I'll put a little picture on the side here. But find a pile of like dead trees, don't go destroying trees that are still living, and just snap it off like this. And good to get a point like this at the end, so you've got a little bit of a Y there, and all you need to do is wrap the tripod around it, and there you go, you get some good footage like this. Although today's an easy run, sometimes to make the footage look cool like that, you really need to run, just like do a little pickup, but that's not going to harm me. A woman there probably was super weird, standing there with a stick circling your feet. You've probably seen the footage like here, but sometimes some people almost think, what is this guy on? Oh my gosh, and the forest is meant to be the safe place. I'm doing a stick dance, wet rain dance. So the big question is, what do I intend to do with my time that now obviously I've got all this free time? Well, first of all, I will be looking for work as well, because you need to pay the bills and fund the dreams that you want to do. I've got my own dreams and aspirations, and the reason why I go to work for a different employee is to fund the dreams that I want. That's my preliminary goal. But right now I've got all this free time on my hands, so I'm going to invest into myself. How am I going to do that? Well, more exercise, and it doesn't necessarily mean more running, because at the moment, as you know, I'm trying to progressively increase, but more stretching, more foam rolling, more running, more cycling. I mean, just really look after my health, and maybe take up some new things, like learn to do a handstand, do some more guided breathing exercises. So now I've got more time to explore more different options. Another thing I'm going to be doing is investing myself into this YouTube thing. This is really something that I really enjoy doing, and something that I love helping other people. So I know I can help people through doing these YouTube videos, if it's just giving them content to watch, helpful tips or insights to things that I know. And I want to share things with you so you can learn, and so you can enjoy, and so also that I can connect with you, because that's one of the really nice things that I really do enjoy about this, which is our connection that we have together. I'll be investing a lot of time making different types of videos, same types of videos, and well, if you've got any suggestions, then please do leave them down below, because it will be very helpful for me. And the third thing, well, I've got Milton on, the third thing that I'm going to kind of focus on is learning something new myself. I've already figured out some courses that I want to take, and they're like online, kind of really good, reasonable courses at the moment. As I'm sure you're aware, there's lots of online courses that are giving good reduced rates, and I really want to get better at telling stories. Obviously that's linked in with YouTube, so I think some creative writing, some creative speech, so some type of creative writing course or creative speech that we can be able to tell the story better, make it a little bit more interesting, make it a little bit more fun, and more pleasurable for the viewer and for the person making them. So there's lots of things to do, there's lots of exciting things. So sometimes when you have something maybe that initially doesn't go to plan, like right here, I'm so excited for what this is going to come. I've got so many opportunities, time that I wouldn't have had and time that I wouldn't have given to doing these things. So I'm extremely grateful for this opportunity, and yes, it is an opportunity, and we'll see where it leads, and we'll see what happens, and we'll always just adjust. It's like that famous kind of saying, risk and opportunity are exactly the same things. It just depends how you want to see them. Anyway, we're going to carry on running. At the beginning I said it's a bit boring for the first 2 kilometers. Well, this is the other part of it, because it's literally just along a railway line straight along this. But the great thing about it is there's a gravel track, and gravel's obviously something I prefer to run on than asphalt. There we go. Oh, what a wonderful run that was. As I said, kept it really nice and easy. 12.8 kilometers and just over an hour. Average heart rate around 120 something beats per minute, and as I said, that is perfect kind of like gauge for me to see how easy that I keep it, and it felt pretty easy and nice. And as you can see, I did lots of filming for YouTube, which I really enjoy doing. But I'm really excited for where we are going these next few months, what adventures are going to come, and obviously we're going to be connecting together so much more, I hope. And let's see where this goes. Really exciting times during quite difficult times, I do understand. I'm not oblivious to that. But hope you're all doing well. Thank you very much for watching the video, and we'll catch up in the next one.